Yo, what up? It's Read Your Mind, and I'm putting up another video with a new build that I'm working on here. It's a Subaru. It's actually based off of a design of a car that one of my cousins actually has. You can see I've got the working windshield wipers. I've also got some other neat, cool features. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and show you what I've done and what I have planned for it. So basically, this is supposed to look originally like my cousin's vehicle. And I'm actually going to be modifying it further into an actual full drifter, so I'll probably put some decals here and do some sort of livery ultimately. But I think, it turned out really nice. The paint scheme that I used was the bright blue backed by a regular blue and then backed by a black. So it's actually a three-tone paint scheme that gave it this really nice shiny luster backed with black that really brings out and accentuates what the trim is doing in terms of the black. There were some really interesting challenges with this build because I really wanted to get in the windshield wipers. The chassis I'm using is the Sakura D3, and it has obviously the belt going through it, so I had to change it and make the body mounts a little higher to compensate for all the gearing mechanism that's going through here to cause the windshield wipers to go back and forth. So I'll show you that here in a second. But you can see in the back, what's neat about the Sakura is that it already pretty much basically has a built-in spot for you to put in your exhaust pipes, and I just trimmed off the edge here on the Sakura stock frame, and you'll see that in a second. And I added in these little exhaust pipes. Now I wish somebody who makes the LEDs would realize that there are much more LEDs usually than 12. So in this case there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then in the front there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total. So somebody needs to do something about that. When you're going to make LED kits, give them more lights. Okay, so let's take a look underneath and see what we have cracking underneath. Also, another thing that's a little bit annoying is that nobody has like any stateside, and when I say stateside I mean like in the United States, versions of some of the things we need to be drifters, like body posts and stuff like that. And it really annoys me. So anyways, so here's a Sakura D3 that I used, that I built. I think it turned out pretty cool. Obviously there's going to be a lot of upgrades that I need to do, and I added in the lights and all kinds of other cool stuff. So I just used basically the HPI Blitz Firebolt 15 term in the front. That was just the ESC that I got when I won the HPI. I won it in an HPI contest and they sent it to me, but they didn't send me the brushless version like they promised to, so they sent me the brushless stuff. And I used the original one that I replaced. Now you can see here, this is the back that I'm talking about. So all I did was basically just cut out the, see if I can zoom that in for you. I just cut out, give me a second here. There we go. So I just cut out the sides to fit the body. Then I drilled a couple holes in to hold the exhaust, and it works perfectly. And it only cost me like $6. So that's awesome. And then what else did I do? Let's zoom this back out. Not really too much else. I custom painted the wheels black. They used to be that ugly yellow color, so I painted those black. I'm just using the PS paints and some primer. And overall I think it came out pretty good. I'm interested to try it to see if I got any skills, but other than that I think it came out pretty neat. Now the body, now you can see there's a lot going on here. And in fact I just noticed when I turned it on that there might be an LED that's having some issues, so I'll figure that out. But you can see there's quite a bit going on in here to get it all together. I like a nice clean look, and there you can see the windshield wiper unit and how I mounted it. And if you can see, it comes down quite a bit from the bottom of the windshield. So in order to get that to clear the belt right here, I had to make the body mounts a little bit higher than I had liked. And then I loosened the shocks so that when it's on the sitting on the ground, it actually looks like it's supposed to be the right ride height. So that's basically it. That is my Sakura D3 Subaru build. What do you guys think I should do in sort of as sort of like a sticker theme? I'm really interested to know what you guys think about it. Obviously, let me know what you think about the build overall. You can put your thoughts and comments down in the comments section below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And I will check in later with more progress on this rig as it goes. Alright, this is Read Your Mind, UrbanRcLA. I'm out.